on, Talia, let's get out. Good girl, over here. And wait, and sit. Somebody's coming through. Good girl, and wait. Hello, I'm Nan Wells with Canine Connections Dog Training here in beautiful Transylvania County in Brevard, North Carolina. Just like to welcome everyone to the area. It's beautiful here. If you've never been, you're missing out on something wonderful. It's really a treasure. I run Canine Connections Dog Training here in Brevard, North Carolina, and this is Talia, also known as Interludes Mountain Music. She's a boxer and she is 3.5 years old. We enjoy a lot of great hikes here on the Davidson River Trail in the mornings. It's a great place for a day hike. If anybody's in the area, I'd encourage you to try it out. At Canine Connections, our philosophy is based on a holistic approach with the owner and the dog. We cover all aspects of the relationship and encourage people to be benevolent leaders with their dogs versus the old school belief that one must be dominant over their dogs. We like to make it fun for dogs and their owners and that encourage the connection through trust, consistency, and fairness, and learning to understand and communicate with each other. Typically, most of the problems I see are just lack of communication. We don't understand dogs naturally, and dogs don't understand us. But it's easy to bridge that gap with a holistic approach, which is what I do, and that I feel is my mission in life. I come from about 30 years experience with equines and also dogs, so I'm not new to this, but I'm constantly learning. There's so much new, great, positive training technique out there that all of our techniques that we had 10, 12 years ago are basically archaic. The dominance theory is not really a great one anymore. It's more about being a benevolent leader and helping your dog to understand. For people out of the area, I offer a dog training vacation. Typically they last a week, but it can be cut up into increments that suit my customers. During that time, each morning, the client that's staying in our guest house gets an hour-and-a-half training session that is tailored specifically to their needs and their dog. We work on whatever they'd like, whether they have a desire to get into therapy work, whether they want to do formal obedience work, or whether they just want to have fun and learn to do things, yes, Talia, that are fun to do with dogs, such as hiking, agility, things like that. During the week vacation, if people want to go to Biltmore or Carl Sandburg Farm or somewhere where dogs aren't allowed, we're happy to watch your dogs for you. Talia is hunting a bug. What you see? She says bugs. Yes, good girl. We offer a service where they can stay with us and we will watch the dog during the day, and at night you're able to relax on the porch with a nice barbecue dinner you've cooked and spend time with your dog. There's wonderful hiking here for dogs when you stay. There's, I don't know how many miles and miles and thousands of places to go with a dog on a hike. And Brevard is dog friendly for the most part. Outside seating restaurants allow dogs, well-behaved dogs, which most dogs are if they're going on vacation, like you. And it's a lot of fun to spend time here with your dog. So Canine Connections would love to have you come visit the area. We'd love to meet you sometime on a trail or however it might be. And with that, I'll say cut. Your most basic command, and the command that builds all of your, she's doing it right now, is the sit. The sit is the most important command. It is the basis for everything you can do with your dog. I liken a sit to a pair of brakes. It is one way for the dog to calm and to have a job to do, which, as these people are walking behind us, good morning. She's doing a beautiful sit, isn't she? Yes, and that means she's focused and staying still and being a good girl. But a sit is so important. People want to get on and do all the other things, but if you have a good basic sit, you can train all the other commands. If you have a good sit, you can do a stay. She sees another dog, but good stay, good stay, good stay, good stay, good girl, good stay, good stay, good stay, good stay, good stay, free, good girl. People forget they need to have a release command for their dogs. That tells the dog it's time they can quit sitting and that they're free to go and do other things. So that is like when you have ask for a sit, it should be staying sticky. So you praise the good sit, good sit, good sit. And the release word I like to use is free, because nobody's free and nothing is free. So you don't hear much of it. She sees a pretty Rottweiler over there, and she might get excited and bark about that, because she is a little player. She loves to have a good time. But we're gonna go this way to Leah. Good girl, this way. Good girl. And over here. And wait. And sit. And down. Ooh, down. Good. And that's the consistency. Uh-oh. All the way. Good, down. Good girl. That's the consistency, people. All the way. I see the puppy. There you go. She's very excited about the Rottweiler that's walking there. Good down. Good down. You always praise the command that you've asked for, which in this case was a down. I'm reaffirming she should be doing a down, and then I'm very happy she's doing a good down for me. Good down. So that is the part that people miss out on too, is the consistency. You've asked the dog to do it. I expect her to maintain it. And when I'm done with her doing a down, I'm going to release her again with a free. Good girl. See how she knows? She's learned that free means she can go. She's not bolting that way, but she can get up and move around. She's a good little girl. Loose leash walking, everybody's most popular problem. Talia, sit. Good sit. The problem with your loose leash walking is you allow the dog to drag. I don't allow dragging in my house. If the dog starts to pull me, I will redirect. So I will do a little bit of a movement here if Lisa can keep up with me. And let's walk. And this way. Good girl. This way. Sit. Good girl. Nice. Let's walk. Think of it as hurting your dog. This way. Good girl. This way. Good girl. This way. Good girl. And sit. And again, I'm using my sits for the breaks. So that should help people with their loose leash walking. Do not keep the dog more at your side and forward and hurting your dog. If your dog's ahead and you go this way, they'll be behind you. If the dog's behind and you go this way, they'll be alongside you again. So if you can see how that works, it's more hurting. And sit. And I use a marker on the turns, which is a click. I don't know if you can hear it, but I use that, or you can use a pat at your side so the dog knows that you're doing a directional change. Let's walk. This way. Good girl. This way. This way. And sit. Good, sit. Good girl. See how she looks at me? She's like, did I do good, Mama? You did good. You're a good girl. Marie. Good girl. Off is good. She thought about jumping there, but I'm helping her learn to stay off is good. Good girl. Good girl. Sometimes your dogs have other ideas. What are you going to do? You just go with it, make it fun, and let them do what they need to do to be happy.